Hey, thanks again for being with us here this Sunday morning. Be sure to stay tuned in either to the warehousechurch.org website or our church page, Warehouse Church Aurora, Illinois, on Facebook for instruction and direction on what's going to happen for next Sunday and all kinds of other stuff as we're not able to meet together in groups larger than 10 and all of that stuff. So hopefully we can stay connected. Just want to encourage you to give somebody a phone call, maybe somebody in your own small group Bible study or one of the women's Bible studies or one of the guys that you might see at Project Shop usually, but because you're not meeting, you're not seeing them. Give those folks a call. Just say, hey, man, I was just thinking about you. Maybe you could even pray together over the phone, that kind of stuff. Or if you're part of the Warehouse family, it would be great if you wanted to just make a number of phone calls from the church directory. And we've got that online. We can get that to you. So you can send just call the church office, 630-859-0600, or you can email office@warehousechurch.org. And we can set you up on how to access the copy of the church directory. It'd be so cool to go through. That'd be good on a day without COVID-19. But what a good opportunity if you're sitting there at home with nothing else to do. Maybe make 5 or 10 or 15 phone calls to folks who may not usually get a phone call from them. That could be very, very cool. So that's one thing you could do to serve Jesus here. Make sure you look out for your neighbors, especially those that are elderly or at risk for some other reason. Let's be the people of God. Let's love them. Let's serve them. Let's be the hands and feet of Jesus to them. So make sure you do that. And one other thing here, it's not the most important thing, but it is an important thing because Jesus taught a lot about money, and he said, where your treasure is, that's where your heart's going to be. So we put our treasure, which really it all belongs to God anyway, any money in our pockets or in our checkbook or a Venmo account or whatever it is, that all belongs to God anyway. But let's continue to worship God by giving to God through the local church. And at Warehouse, you can do that a number of ways. You can mail your check if you're still into writing checks. Mail it to Warehouse Church, 3080 Scalina, Aurora, Illinois, 60505. So mail your tithe and offering check in. You can stop by the church building, call if you want to first, make sure somebody's here, and you can drop it off in person. That'll still work. Or you can give electronically. You can just scroll down the page here at warehousechurch.org, and you'll see a link for a PayPal link. And you just using a credit or debit card, you don't even have to have a PayPal account. You can give to God through Warehouse Church that way. And this is real important because we still have all of the needs of God's work that he does through us. We support a number of missionaries all around various points of the world. And we've made commitments as Warehouse Church. So that's me and you together. We've made commitments to these folks for monthly support that we send them along with their prayers. So we want to be able to be faithful with that. We still have the needs of our building around us. We still have our ministry headquarters here at 3080 Scalina in Aurora, Illinois. So costs there. We still have a few salaries that we take care of. So just make sure we're faithful to God. I will be. Hopefully you will be too. And even give generously. And if some of you guys aren't regulars at Warehouse, maybe you're friends of Warehouse and you live somewhere else or whatever. If the Lord's blessed you with the ability to give, man, we'd be glad to see it put to good use through the ministry of Warehouse Church. So either way, we know that God's faithful. We know that he works through the regular sacrificial, joyful giving of his people. That's you. That's me. So, hey, thanks. Lord bless you. Be sure and feel free to share any and all of these videos. The sermon video, again, the worship music stuff is just on YouTube anyway, but it could be a blessing if you want to share that with somebody. So, but again, stay tuned for what's going to happen next. We don't know, but we know that the Lord knows, and we're all in this together. So God bless.